then we're just going to get left behind, and our stories aren't going to get told. So in regards to our internal community, Palestinian community, Arab community, Muslim communities, social media is essential to be able to spread information amongst each other, to rally, coordinate, organize. The external community, it's important so we have an online presence. I hear many people, even some people that I know, whenever I share posts about Palestine, whenever I go to a Palestine rally, you may have heard this. Someone will tell you, يعني حررت فلسطين? How many people have heard this before? Yes. حررت فلسطين يعني? It's like it's not about this one post and حررت فلسطين, and you're not going to free Palestine in one post. It's an accumulation of events. Someone mentioned yesterday, I don't know if it was Imam Sulaiman or someone else, but they said, you're all familiar with the hadith, right? Whereby Prophet Muhammad said, if you see something that is wrong, change it with your hand. If you can't change it with your hand, change it with your tongue, speak about it. And if you can't do that, change it with your heart. And that is the weakest form of iman. The least you can do. And social media is the least we can do. We live in a free country. We live in free countries, be it the United States, Canada, elsewhere, whereby you can still speak your mind and not immediately go to prison. I guess we'll see where censorship goes. But you can still reasonably speak your mind. And that is where we reach out to the external communities. I've had friends I've known for years. And when I started making videos about Palestine, educating people about Palestine, and I have friends from South Africa. They would come over to me and say, Mo, apartheid ended. What are you talking about? The last apartheid was in South Africa. I'm like, well, I got news for you. And then a week later, they come back and go, whoa, this still exists to this day? And these are people who are not Muslim, they're not Palestinian, they're not Arab. Just a simple post, a simple video, and suddenly, they realize apartheid still exists in the world today. And now they care. So that's how we reach out to the external community. It's not one mass event. It could just be one small post, slowly but surely accumulating, reaching out internally and externally, and educating everyone and raising awareness. That is the very least we can do. And that's how I think we can use social media, whether you're an influencer with millions of followers or you're just someone who's a normal individual with just 100 friends, and you post one thing, and one of your friends or coworkers who has you on social media sees that post, and just like that, they learn something new, and you immediately counter the narrative. And that's how I think social media can and should be used, especially for Palestinian activism. Thank you.